Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to throw a very cheap meal together tonight. We're going to start with some rice-a-roni. This is chicken flavored. I like beef better, but I'm out. $1. This costs $1. Here's some great value onion rings, about $2. I'm probably not even going to cook half of this, so I'll say $1, so that's $2. And then you got you some ham over here. Same place, Walmart, great value, and 1 piece of cheese. So we're going to make rice-a-roni, onion rings, and a hot ham and cheese sandwich with toast. Going to be good. Cheap eating's what I'm all about. Divorced, 2 kids, paid child support, and am unemployed. So cheap eating is good stuff. I'll get back with you guys here in a second. Alright, I got my butter melted in the pan here. I'm going to pour in the rice. Of course, you know rice-a-roni, all you gotta do is brown it. Make sure all the little grains are covered in the butter. Turn the heat back up so we can brown it. You're going to brown your rice. After it gets brown, I'll get back with you. Alright, we've browned our rice. It calls for 2.5 cups of hot water. I'll just use 2. I don't like it that moist. We'll slowly pour that in. Mix it around just a little bit. Get our seasoning packet. Get it open. Throw that goodness in there. Cheap eating, that's what it's all about. Alrighty. Bring this up to a boil. I know this don't look great to a lot of you extravagant cookers out there, but some of us have to eat cheap, which I don't mind. Alright, it's coming to a boil right now. Can you see that? Alright, now we'll turn it down to between medium and low. Throw a top on here. In about 20 minutes that'll be done. And I'll get back with you. Alright guys, it's been about 17-18 minutes. As you can see, the rice is finished. Boy, it looks good. It smells good. So we're going to take him off the heat. Over here. Cover him back up. Next, I'm going to put the... Let's move this pan out of the way somewhere. I'm going to put the pot with the oil in it. And crank him up on high just for a few minutes. Can you see that? Let me see. Alright, I think that looks alright. And be right back. Okay guys, the oil's getting hot enough now, so I'm starting to put in some onion rings. I'm not going to cook very many because I got all that rice cooked over there. So just put in about, let's put in about 5. That's plenty. They'll sink to the bottom while they're, still frozen. Just get my whisk around here. When they get done, they'll float to the top and they'll be good and crispy brown. And I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. Alright, it's only been a couple minutes. They're just about done. Of course, I only got about 5 or 6 in there, so it don't take very long. So we're going to pull these on out. First of all, let's turn the heat on. Pull these on out of here. Look how brown crispy that is. Put them in a bowl with paper towels. You can drain the oil off of them. Or the Earl. Drain the Earl off of them. Alright. Take the pot off the heat. You guys see that? Crispy onion rings. Alright, I'll be back with the next step in a few minutes. Alright, let's see if I can get that in frame. There we go. The next step is just get your ham, whatever kind of ham you like. Me, I just like the regular old little chopped ham. Cheap. Cut it in half because the slices are a little big. Add a little bit of oil, not very much, don't take much. Put it in the pan, skillet, whatever you want to call it. Move it all around. There we go. Now we're going to cook this up just for a few minutes. It won't take very long. Then I'll show you by putting the cheese on top of it. Be back in a minute. Frying up good. Going to be good. In the meantime, while it's frying, I've got me some toast in the toaster. Well, it makes a big difference. I love toast on hot ham and cheese sandwiches. Go back over to the ham now. It's not quite finished yet. Alright guys, I'm back. The telephone rings, so the ham kind of got out of hand. It still looks good. You just want to arrange all your little pieces into a thick little patty here. Kind of like that. Now get your piece of cheese. Just lay it on top like that. Get a cover, any cover. I'm going to use the big cover off the rice just because it's handy. Just cover it like that. Your cheese will melt. And voila, you'll have a hot ham and cheese sandwich on toast. I'll show you in a minute. See ya. Alright guys and gals. So here is a very cheap meal you don't have to spend a lot of money on. If you're like me, you'd rather spend money on guns and ammo besides eating. Hot ham and cheese sandwich, rice, onion rings for under $3. About $3, maybe $2.75, and that's a hell of a meal. I'm going to enjoy this here in a few minutes. Take care, guys. Shoot straight and be safe. Thanks for watching a poor man's meal. See you, everybody.